Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to focus on clairvoyance, or the intuitive sense of sight, of vision. And I want to talk about what it is, how to develop it, and then I have an exercise at the end where you can actually put it to use and practice to develop your own skills. I always prefer to use the word intuition over the word psychic. And I've posted on Facebook about this a little bit. You can check that out if you're interested in hearing my perspective on that. But many people have the wrong idea about what clairvoyance is. For every physical sense, so touch, taste, vision, smell, hearing, there is an intuitive sense that goes along with it, something that's not right out in front of you in the 3D. And you can develop all of them. I sometimes hear people say, oh, I want to develop my clairvoyance or my clairaudience or my clairsentience. And they think that they only have one or two of those skills. But you can develop every single one of those skills. And the best psychics actually are in tune with all of their physical and psychic senses to be able to pick up everything coming at them, everything that their intuition is showing them. So if we break off each one of the clairs and focus a little bit on each one, it'll help you develop all of your psychic or intuitive senses. So I used to think that clairvoyance was going to be seeing some kind of images or spirits or something in front of me in the 3D, that I'd be having dinner and I wanted to see a spirit and connect as a medium, and Grandpa Joe's going to be sitting at the table with me and we're going to be having a conversation. And in my experience, that doesn't happen that way. And in talking to pretty much every other medium or psychic that I have met, and I've met a lot being in the field, it rarely ever shows up like that. But where it does show up is in your imagination, which is why it's so confusing for people who are developing, because they think they're making it up. If it's in your imagination, it's not real. That's what we've been told, but that just is not true. And there's a way to tell whether it's your intuition or psychic abilities versus you're making it up. So if you close your eyes and you ask your intuition to show you a picture. So we're going to do this exercise later. And if you ask your intuition to show you with a picture on the other side of this card, and you close your eyes and you look in your imagination, when things just start popping up, that's how you know it's your intuition. If you have to draw a scene in your mind and you're sort of forcing it, using your will to see the picture, that's when you're making it up. But you can jumpstart your intuition by giving it a little piece of the scene and then allowing your intuition to take you on the journey to show you what it has to show you. So the way I do it, a lot of times when I'm doing a reading for somebody and they're asking me about a particular path they're on, whether it's career or love life or whatever it might be, I will actually picture in my mind a forest scene where there's a path, like a hiking trail basically. And then I ask my intuition to show me what I need to know about the path or career, whatever the question is. And then that's when my imagination stuff just starts popping in. And the key with developing your intuition is not only trusting what you're getting, but getting that validation that you're right. So the only way to get validation is to practice. So for instance, in today's exercise, there is a picture on the other side of this little card. And you'll ask your intuition to show you what is on the other side of the card, what picture is on the other side of the card. And I'm gonna give you a hint, it's just a picture. There are no words or numbers, it's just a picture. Ask your intuition to show you what it is. And then go in your imagination and see what pops up. You might get colors, you might get images, and you'll ask additional questions. So let's say you just see the color red. intuition, why are you showing me the color red and how does it relate to this picture? And you just keep on asking question after question until you get more answers and you really have an idea. And if you're not getting anything at all, so you've asked your intuition to show you what's on the other side of this card and you get nothing, or you feel like you're making it up because it's not just like popping into your imagination, you can put yourself somewhere. I've seen people put themselves in a living room or a bedroom or a place in their house or a car. You're driving the car down the road and show me what's on the other side of the card in front of the car. Like, you can trigger your intuition by saying, I'm going to stop at this stop sign and see what is on the other side of this card. Or in your imagination, you can imagine yourself sitting on the couch with this card in your hand and imagine yourself flipping it around and then let your imagination show you what it is. And that is your intuitive sense. So there are so many ways that you can trigger your intuition. Like I said, sitting in a room, imagining you have the card in your hand and you're flipping it around, imagining it's in a drawer and you're going to go over to the kitchen drawer, pull it out and see a picture of what is on the other side of the card. It's limitless, the amount of ways you can tap in, but it's really key for you to practice. And the best way that I know to practice clairvoyance or intuitive vision is to just use your imagination a lot. And a lot of people involved in the spiritual community, those who are developing their skills, are already involved with manifestation and using visualization as a tool to manifest. So if you're on that path and you've been practicing visualizing things a lot, that's really, really going to help you also develop your psychic and clairvoyant abilities as well. And if you're not involved in that, just practice using your imagination. Give yourself a scene, put yourself somewhere, whether it's on a beach or in a forest or in your bed, and tell yourself you're going to see an eagle, or you are going to run into a group of people, and just go in your imagination and picture these people. And the more vivid you can make the scene in your imagination, the more you're using that muscle, that imagination muscle, and the more you develop your imagination muscle, the better clairvoyance you're going to have, the better images you're going to be able to pick up on, the more you're going to be able to tune into that. Let's actually do the exercise. So like I said, there's a picture on the other side. I want you to pause the video, do the exercise, putting what you get in the comments below so I can see, and then come back for the reveal. All right, it's the peacock. It's blue and pink and yellow. Yeah, I think that's pinkish purple, and he's so cute. This is a matching game that my daughter got for Christmas, and I think it's gonna be really fun for us to do some exercises too. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video where I'm going deep into intuition development, and then I'll know to post more like it, and I'll start working on all the clairs. And if you have questions, specific questions about developing your clairvoyance or intuition, put them in the comments or send me an email. It's elizabeth@myspiritualbeginnings.com, and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you guys are all doing well and had a really nice holiday, and I'll catch you in the next video.